Hello and welcome to my latest video diary. I thought we would film this diary outside the House of Commons because of course the House of Commons is the seat of democracy in our country, and following the terrible events of last week I feel that we should celebrate all that is good about our democracy and not let a single person try to undermine it or destroy it. I spent several hours in the chamber last Wednesday with colleagues waiting to get the news that it was safe to go outside again, and I would just like to express my thanks to the police and to the other emergency services as well as members of the public who were heroic in running towards the danger to help strangers in the House of Commons and on Westminster Bridge, to help them in their moment of need. And of course my thoughts are with the families of those who died in those attacks as well as the injured. In another great moment of democracy actually, yesterday the Prime Minister triggered Article 50, and so we are beginning the exercise that everybody voted on the 23rd of June last year. I was very pleased by the Prime Minister's tone in her statement because she made the point very strongly, I think, that whilst we may be leaving the European Union, we are not leaving Europe. And I look forward to supporting the Prime Minister and the government in their negotiations with our European neighbours to make sure that we get the best possible deal, not just for the United Kingdom, but also of course for the constituency of Louth and Horncastle. And on the subject of democracy, I had another Prime Minister's question yesterday. I seem to be very lucky in the ballot at the moment. And this week I chose to ask the Prime Minister about the RAF personnel who will be flying from RAF Coningsby in the constituency to Romania to support our NATO allies who are on the border with Russia. We know that President Putin is doing some terrible things in terms of democracy and crushing his political opponents, and so it seems very fitting that constituents will be playing a very big part in ensuring that that vital border between Russia and Europe is maintained and defended, so that there is that backstop for democracy against ill will. And so it's been, I suppose, a week of contrasts in democratic terms. We had last week a single person who seemed to try and undermine our democracy, to attack it. And then yesterday we had a celebration of democracy in the largest democratic exercise that's ever happened in our country. The Prime Minister delivering on that decision on the 23rd of June, but doing so in a consensual and in a methodical manner. So I look forward to working hard on your behalf on making sure that that deal works, but also of course that the general life of political discourse in Parliament and in the constituency carries on as peacefully but as rigorously as usual. Thank you.